Welcome to the Campfire. Today, we're going to be playing some more X4, kind of getting into our groove here. So, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Sit back and let's get back into this. So, at the moment, we are now able to produce our battleships slowly. It's going to take a fair few hull parts to get a fleet together. What I want to try to do is start working on clearing out some of these xenon defense stations that have popped up in our area that stop us from moving things quickly between here and Scarlet Star. Because once we can get Scarlet Star cleared up, we can start utilizing this to help produce ships and other materials. Because that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're not going to be able to trade between the two quite, but good enough. Could build up there, because that would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be right at the edge. Or we could come down here and try to set up a second group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Frontier's Edge we could try to take and utilize it as a secondary construction point and resource point. But honestly, I think if we just built several stations here, that would make things a little easier. But at the moment, that's future planning. This, at the moment, is expand these so that we can get everything moving faster. So we've got that going. That's in Heretic's End. Scarlet Star, that's okay. Yeah, we've got 3 stations building here. Yeah, we are expanding this to go get things moving faster again. And the other one, that's these 2. Mammoth Field Coil Station. Oh yeah, you're expanding too. Right. Well, either way. We just need to get enough components made for this battleship fleet. That is our biggest part at the moment. That's in Heretic's End, but there is a considerable amount of those to be picked up. Scarlet Star, let's go trade with that station. Sweet, that takes care of that problem. And yeah, fill that out. Sure. Sonra. Let's go to the whole parts station. Are we... Oh, we are actually out of whole parts entirely. That's not great. I thought we were producing rather considerable amounts. $3,000 every cycle. So we may want to upgrade this as well, or build a second one. That's another problem. As much as I dislike using SATA drive because it absolutely slow.
We found something out here.
Never seems to quite slow. It never seems to quite stop properly. There's always some kind of frame rate drop afterwards, after using it a few times, that I had to reboot the game to resolve, but it also is just... It can break the game, not in like it does anything specific on its own to break the game, but it can be hard to react quickly enough to an issue that arises when everything is sped up like this. That is not a problem in the game itself. That is a problem of the people. I suppose instead of trying to build a separate destroyer fleet, I could just take all these destroyers, leave the... like, take this, put them here. Yeah. Let them have a separate battle group all for those. And we're going to set these guys to mimic. For that specifically, there we go. Now we've got all those guys in one fleet, all the fighters and whatnot, and cruisers, or mid-level. And then I can take the battleships and get them flying over to start taking out a station or two. So we've got 2 stations in here to deal with. And that's before we even get to that beast. All that up there. But that should be fine. I'm just running SATA for a few minutes before going to do this because we're trying to get things built. And that's the hard part, is all of our resources are going to 2 different things. Field coil station is getting close. This is basically being used up as fast as it can build. Components. Scrap processing facility. Not that. Why are we bumping? Okay, all the parts are coming in for that. Good. And this... yeah, it's getting there. Not quickly, but it's getting there. But alright. From there... I suppose it's time to just start moving. Stop SATA drive. We'll remove all orders and assignments from you. We go to start working on taking out stations and clearing the line between headquarters and down here. That's going to be the hard part at the moment. And even if we don't take all of Hatikva's choice, if we can just hold the line at the center point here and down. But realistically, yes, we want to clear all the way up. Christ, the Argon really took a pounding. I mean, the Zyarth didn't fare any better, but... yeah. That's going to be the biggest problem, is getting this cleared up so that we can transfer quickly back and forth. That's one huge slowdown, is that all of our freighters have to go all the way around. But now that we're producing that, we could get more research done too, so we can just teleport the headquarters. And then not have to worry about this end of the map all that much. Alright, so we're getting in line. Now just to set everybody to... oh, first we gotta change this to bombard. I have learned that that can be the difference between them diving into the station and not. So let's start that up. Then next... do you even have weapons? That's the part I don't remember. Oh yeah, you've got your weapons and everything else. So let's get... And that is how that's going to go. Just hopefully these guys don't go face diving in. Some of them are moving close. A little too close. What is the button here? Just kind of watching, see what they do. Let's take a look at this one. I'm gonna take that screenshot because that was kind of cool looking. That's not bad looking either. So they're all fighting it. It's just gonna take some time now. Just don't you go flying right in. Come on. Yeah. Doesn't seem like we're having any troubles with getting too close. And then be ready on the pause button in case something goes wrong. Like this guy. Oh, he doesn't have any weapons. Right. Remove all orders and assignments. Have you come back up here and hang out for a while. Don't try to go too close. Come on, guys. Do this the right way. There's a little bit of micromanaging involved here, but not terrible. I mean, they might just be reorganizing where they're sitting. I just don't like how more often than not they will, instead of going around the station, they'll try to go through to reorganize their attack. Something's happening here. And that's one of those issues. So what am I looking at? What's going on near me? There is some fighting going on here, but you know,
Okay.
let's go fight. Can't let all of our destroyers have all the fun here. Let's burn through and around. We just want to get to an angle where we can do some damage here. Okay. Without being destroyed ourselves. Now we gotta wait for that to cool off. Come on. Break weapons. There we go. Just keep angled on it. Not the easiest to do, but we got it. There we go. One more. That would leave 3 turrets left to destroy. There we go. One here.
Requesting immediate backup.
I mean, if we can get it down to 30%, that kind of cooks it in itself. Because it shuts off. It stops working once it hits about 30%. Is that always the case? No, if you leave sector, it stops working that way. But it's a matter of getting it there first anyways. Not that it matters now, because they have no turrets. And then just let the station do the rest of the work, I guess. I mean, this is not that hard. I mean, we could have sat on top and let our turret and main gun do the damage. But as we found last time, that takes a lot of time. Like 30 some minutes, I think it was, 25. Not ideal. And what are we taking so much damage from? Oh yeah, the little side turrets that exist on this thing. Come on. Wonder why the station itself isn't shooting. That's another question I'm gonna have to ask at some point. But right now, I'm not hugely concerned. There we go. It has stopped moving. It is no longer capable of fighting. It's just a matter of letting things get through.
Shield generator.
Let's destroy these so that everything can break through it a little bit faster. Really wish the station defense drones wouldn't fly right into the path of my weapon. This thing is a sitting duck, soon to have no shields, it has no weapons. Just will take time for it to be destroyed. There we go. Now we can just sit here and let things move at their own pace. That station's going down, slowly but surely. 30% left. Speed it up with SATA. 29, 28. Looks like a bunch of fighters are coming in, but otherwise nothing to really worry about. Station's down to 23, 22, 21. And it's going.
Imminent.
Whoa. Yeah, let's
Danger.
I should have backed up a lot sooner. But all right. We got that handled. Crisis over here averted for the moment. Not sure why I care, to be honest. I think that's just because I normally am playing as allied with everybody, but this has been a long and slow run. for if you don't really ally yourself with anybody and work together with another faction to get like money, materials, etc. So if you're looking for a long and slow playthrough, something that will take time and lets you do it at a slow pace, yes, this is your type of run. Beyond that, hoo boy. And that's one station down.
Awaiting orders.
So let's stop Seda Drive. Has one defense station down. We'll just worry about getting all those fighters destroyed, and then we'll move on to this other defense station. And then we go to Haddock's Choice. We liberate that area.
Awaiting orders.
Those out of the way, get that one out of the way, and then you guys move over to here. Should be pretty quick and easy though. But with that, thank you for joining me here by the campfire. If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations, and suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to, join the Discord if you want to, and as always, have a wonderful day.